The midday sun scorches the land around these parts from May to late September. It's that same kind of heat that came burning into town the day he arrived. The good book says in Ephesians, put on the whole armor of... You be the judge. But I do know this.
I got the Holy Ghost fire and it's burning in me. Got the Holy Ghost fire and I'm burning down these streets. I got a sweet little baddie and she rolling in the caddy with me. I got a sweet little baddie and she rolling in the caddy with me. I got a whole lot of pride for my Holy Ghost mama and she making sweet eyes at me. Don't let me down, sweet mama. Oh, sweet mama, don't let me down. Coming on this way, dying to get you in the palm of my hand, working the long con plan. If you knew the truth about me, baby girl, no way in hell you'd stay. But if I filled you in, would you take it to the grave? 'Cause a secret ain't no secret if you give it all away. Don't let me down, sweet mama. Whoa, sweet mama, don't let me down. I'm an honest man, dying to get you in the palm of my hand, working the long con plan. Don't let me down, sweet mama. Lord, don't let me down. Don't let me down, sweet mama. Whoa, sweet mama, don't let me down. I'm an honest man, dying to get you in the palm of my hand, working a long con plan. Don't let me down, sweet mama. Whoa, sweet mama, don't let me down. I'm an honest man, dying to get you in the palm of my hand. Got the Holy Ghost fire and it's burning in me. Got the Holy Ghost fire and it's burning in me. I got the Holy Ghost fire and I'm burning down the streets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Tunesday Tuesday number 37, featuring singer-songwriter Heath Walker for the first time here on the Boston Chris Show, followed by over 90 minutes of the greatest music from right here in East Texas. We are featuring mostly East Texas artists this week. We do have our podcast guests, which also have East Texas connections, and of course our global artist of the week hails from Italy this week, which should be fun. You guys are going to love them, but we are trying to do at least one show a month that features mostly East Texas artists. And we did that in July. It went well. We're doing it again here in August. And so tonight, most of the artists you are going to see and hear are from right here in my backyard, East Texas. And I want to let people know that if you are watching this in the future, which means not live, we are live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify or anywhere you find your podcasts, then this is not live. You are just hearing the interview, and if you would like to see the entire recap, which includes all the music as well, you can click the link in the description below that will bring you to the episode 37 recap. And without further ado, guys, we are going to get into it with my buddy Heath Walker, who is waiting backstage. Let's go talk to him.
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, man. So we found somebody with a better beard than me, man. Oh man, I'll tell you what. So my logo is basically what you look like. My beard used to be that long, and I got tired of the upkeep, man. It's a lot of work.
It's just like having like a woman having long hair. Or
Yeah.
you got to take care of it, or I'll look homeless.
So I've had long hair as well, and the beard is much worse. So
Really?
Yeah, it's much harder. It just doesn't do what you want it to do most of the time, man.
If I still had hair, I'd have long hair.
I feel you. No, I actually just shaved, man. It's just much easier to not have hair on top. I think I'm lazy, I guess, when it comes to hair. I don't know.
I hear you. But it looks so cool, though.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm stoked to have you here, man.
I'm excited to be here, brother.
You're just a phenomenal artist, and you're making a lot of really, really good reputations for your name here locally, and I know that's going to continue to grow because, man, your main support for damn near every named person that comes through the region. As a new artist, I mean, you are fairly new. You got one song released. That's quite an accomplishment, man, to kind of be the go-to right now, don't you think?
It's man, God has been really good, really, really good to us. And my first show was actually with Zach Mayberry, who you've had on the show before.
I love Zach, man.
It was 2 years ago, last week.
Wow.
And I played during his break. You know, he finally talked me into playing, and he's like, "Why don't you just play during my break?" And I was going to play like 4 or 5 songs. I think he let me sing like 10 songs first time, you know, and that was a big risk on his part. I've never done a show outside of singing at church. You know, I've never done that before. So that gave me the confidence to go on and do some more. And we got a band together in February, and we've been rocking along, man.
This is crazy, man. First of all, guys out there, if you're not familiar with Zach Mayberry, he's just without a doubt one of the best songwriters from East Texas.
Phenomenal song.
Yeah, just incredible songwriter, incredible vocalist. I mean, just an incredible voice. I love Zach to death, man. Everything he does is so beautiful, I feel. And man, you're on the same track, though, man. I've heard a lot of your stuff, and you're very Zach-like, but I would say you're a little more country than he is, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, a little more country, a little more Southern rock.
Yeah, a little more edgy.
Now the one song that's out, it's an acoustic song. It was before I had the band. We released it first of the year on New Year's Day. Or New Year's Eve, actually. I think it came out midnight. And so that's just acoustic. And now we got the band together. We are going back to the studio next month. Going to put together, it's going to be like a four song EP, but it's going to be.
What studio are you using?
I think we're going to go to Encore and NACOGDOCHES.
Yeah.
Heath Parrott.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
NAC is amazing, man. There's so much talent down in that area, and the studio is good as well. Man, I tell you what, dude. Like, you're not a spring chicken. I mean, obviously, right? You're not. They say that if you don't get into the business before you're 25, then you probably have no business in the business, right? But man, I'm telling you, you're gonna be proof of that not being true, man. I'm telling you right now. The sound is really good, and it just blows me away that, like, first of all, that you put out a single before you even had a band, right?
Yeah.
And like less than 2 years into this. So was there any inkling even before Zach had you come up on stage? Like, I mean, are you playing shows before that, or is that really the first time?
I had started singing at church about a year and a half before that. and and it wasn't every Sunday. It was just, you know, every once in a while, and I might just lead a song, or if the music pastor was out, and I might lead for the whole service. But yeah, it's been a dream of mine.
Yeah.
For as long as I can remember. And it's, you know, when I was a little kid, it was listening to country, Alan Jack. It was just 90s country, and, you know, riding around with my dad, and my mom listened to a lot of pop music and some more kind of Southern rocky kind of stuff, and also some Kenny G. I had a pretty broad range growing up, a lot of Christian music. And then I went through a rap stage when I was in middle school, and a kind of a rocker stage in the first of high school. And then finally, man, I heard Texas music, Pat Green and Corey Morrow and all those guys, across the name Ragweed. Saw them at the Crater in Henderson when I was a junior.
Yeah.
And, man, I was like, okay, I found home now, you know. And of course, I love all the old stuff. I love 90s country. I love all the outlaw country. I've got a very, very broad range of influences.
Yeah. And so is the plan for you to kind of immerse yourself in that Texas country scene that we have here? I mean, it's such a cool infrastructure that exists here in Texas for independent artists. Is that kind of the initial plan coming up?
That is my plan. You know, only God knows all the future, but I have no intentions on moving. So
yeah,
I would like to stay independent. I want to do things my way. I think the only way to do that is to stay independent. So,
yeah, or get enough sales to where you can tell people what to do, and
sure.
then
yeah,
you know you're independent on you, and they're dependent on you as well, right?
That's
Instead
right.
of you being dependent on a label or management or whatever.
That's right.
You know.
So however it works out, you know, I'm open, but I want control over my music, and that's the main thing.
And so how does songwriting work for you? Like, because again, you're in church. We're talking, what, 3.5, 4 years ago. So vocally, I can hear the voice, right? The voice is strong, even your speaking voice.
Yes.
But the songwriting is good too, if the first song is any indication. So talk about that. Is there a different set of influences for you with songwriting?
So you won't believe this. That's the first song I've ever wrote.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't surprise me, but at the same time, like, it is truly good. So I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious, you know, kind of the steps you've had to take to get into an original place.
So honestly, my influencer on songwriting is going to be more of the Texas scene. Chris Knight was one.
Man,
I love Chris Knight's songwriting, kind of a storytelling type. And a lot of imagery and stuff, and some specifics, you know, kind of put you in a place so you're immersed in the story. And that's kind of what I did with Hard to See Heroes Go.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to immerse the listener into the story so that they could connect with it. And then I have 2 more original songs, Slow Down and Lone Pine. Both of those are somewhat written in the same way. Musically, they're a lot different. But songwriting wise, they're pretty similar.
So are you solo writing? Is it 100% you right now?
So my wife is a massive help in songwriting. So I'm really good at melodies.
Okay.
And so if I can come up with a chord progression or a riff or whatever, I can come up with a melody really quickly. Then sometimes I'm okay at words. But my words are not necessarily the best words. What I have to say is good, but maybe I didn't word it right. My wife is awesome at just tweaking things just a little bit and making it just right.
Yeah, I have the same wife, man. I have the same wife. Yeah.
And then my bass player Jason, he wrote the second verse to Slow Down. I had half a verse written, and he cut half of it out and added the rest of it. And so the second verse of that song was written by him. So that was kind of a team effort. But that's the only help I've had so far is that one song, my bass player, and then my wife has helped iron out all of the songs.
That's impressive as hell, man. That truly is. Like, honestly. Like, I can't even, I'm not a songwriter, so like I don't know how to do it or when to do it or whatever, but I've chatted with over 500 songwriters, right, of all levels.
Sure.
So everybody does it different, but at the same time it's hard to go from A to Z when it comes to a song.
So yeah, it's weird because Hard to See Heroes Go, I started writing when my great uncle passed away. That song was about him.
Yeah.
Or it started out about him. I know, I think we're going to get to that. But I started it, and then I put it to the side for 4 or 5 months. And because I just got frustrated that I couldn't write a song. I'm like, I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it. And one day, I was up in my office, and I was picking around, and I don't know, it just started working. And I was like, okay, all right. So I started writing, and I got it all structured. And, well, it was close. So then...
This is not normal, man. This is not
no,
normal.
It's not normal
yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
It's all God, I'm telling you. It's not me. And so our dog had died. We were driving to Del Rio to pick up a puppy. And it was my wife and my daughter. And I live in just outside of Jacksonville in TECULA. Well, it's a long ways from Jacksonville to Del Rio. And we had a lot of time. We listened to a lot of music. We're talking. And I don't even know how it came up, but we started talking about that song and how bad I wanted to finish it. And she was like, well, why don't we try to write it? I was like, okay. So I had it, practiced it enough and worked on it enough. I had the melody in my head and all that. And so I would throw ideas to her and she'd throw ideas back to me. And then we were just like spitting out verses and fixing things. But I don't know, it didn't take long. And I was like, holy smokes, we got a song. It's done. We did it.
Yeah.
And it's good.
It's a good feeling, right?
Oh, it was awesome. And then I had started a Lone Pine at the same time. And it took me another month and a half to finish that one, but it's because I didn't sit down and work on it. I just wanted it to come to me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I run a construction business and I can't shut my brain off long enough to focus on just music and for things that just come to me, I should say.
Sure.
So I have to sit down, put everything aside, and focus, and then I can do something. And then, but then, Slow Down, my favorite song, was wrote in about 10 minutes in my truck driving down the road. I was listening to the radio. I was listening to a 49 Winchester song. Somehow, I started hearing other words, and even it's a different melody. But so I shut the radio off and I started singing into my phone. I sent it to my wife. Of course, it was terrible.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay. But as soon as I got home, I had the melody in my head. I knew what I wanted to do. And as soon as I could get my guitar in my hands, I could even out the melody and do all that. And that song was wrote in, honestly, 10 or 15 minutes. I wish that I could do that about 100 more times.
Yeah. Man, it's so funny how it works, man. Like funny, ironic, right? Just how ironic how it works in so many different ways, man. You talked about heroes, and I got to tell you, man, just following what you've done this year, and again, guys, you have to remember this guy literally just got a band together in February. We are literally in August right now. It's 6 months later, so not even a half a year with a full band, and we're talking about Texas heroes, Kevin Fowler, Roger Krager. These are people that you've already been support for in less than 6 months with a band. That's insane, Heath. Man, that's got to be something, right?
It's hard for me to wrap my brain around.
I can imagine, bro. Yeah.
We talk about it often. Like this is not normal.
No.
And we've said from the beginning, if I'm gonna do this all wrong, and as far as the music industry is concerned, and if it works out, it's because we put God in the center of it, and it's because of Him. Because I'm not the greatest guitar player, I'm not the greatest singer. I'm decent at those things, but he just keeps rolling this snowball, and it keeps getting bigger, and we're hanging on for dear life.
I understand, and that's how it works, bro. Like it's just your snowball just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and as long as you are okay with the momentum, you have people around you that are okay with the momentum as well. Then just roll with it, man. I'm excited for you. Just big time, man. As somebody who's a fan of music, especially East Texas artists, man, I'm so excited for you because You're a breath of fresh air for the area. I want you to know that, man. Seriously, like I'm stoked for you. And let's talk about your pick of the week. It's Sunrise in Texas, which is a great freaking song. Blackberry Smoke, man. Why'd you pick this one?
So, my wife and I talk about this pretty regular. You know, we help out as much as we can with people and support people, and it's wild, and it's so sad what people have went through in their childhoods or currently going through, and the things that people live with, and the baggage that people carry around and overcome is amazing. And that's what that song is just about. You know, anytime we start feeling down, we're like, hey, man, we've got it so good. Here we are, you know, like he says, I'm sitting there watching the sunrise in Texas, and there's people that are fighting mental illness, and there's people that have suffered through abuse and all this stuff. And we're so blessed to be able to live the life that we live and chase this dream. And that song just really hits, it just pulls on your heartstrings, man. And it's so true. It's just a good way a good perspective to look at things.
Yeah, and just from a phenomenal band that I feel like a lot of people don't know the name of yet, right? They should and don't.
They are, I absolutely love them. I know, and we tend to go a little bit in that southern rock direction like they do, but kind of like they do, they've got some songs that are country. You know, he's got a song with Jamie Johnson and George Jones. And if he puts an acoustic guitar in his hand, he sounds pretty country, just like I do. But you get the band behind him, and now we're kind of rocking. And that's kind of the same way we are. I write country songs, and we put a little rock and roll behind it.
Isn't it a great time to be alive as an artist, though? I mean, you know, because
it's amazing.
Yeah, you don't have to be pigeonholed into a certain style or genre. I feel like the consumer of music is slowly coming around to the idea of, you know, allowing more types of music within their country. You know, they're allowing Southern rock and things like that. And now we just have to be open to pop sounds and things, because it just adds a whole different dynamic to the music. And there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, rebelling against the pop sound in country. And I get it. I used to be there, but I'm not there now, man. I love to hear different sounds.
We've talked about it often. Right now country, the term country music is so broad. It's so broad. And that's why, you know, sometimes people are like, do you sing, are you a country band? And I hesitate, because I don't want to insult, you know, Alan Jackson or Merle Haggard or Chet Atkins, you know, any of these people that have been around, and that's country music. Zach Top, a good example of a young guy that is country music. And I'm not saying I'm not, but I also don't want to insult them.
It's ever changing too, and people need to understand that, right? Yeah. Like the country music that our dads and granddads listen to it's a completely different kind of music, and
but all those people influence us,
right?
And
that's what makes it amazing, because we're all a plethora of influences, and those influences are going to come out in your art. That's just the way it is. So if you're influenced by rap and grunge and country, then when you start making art, all of those influencers are going to shine through, and that's not a bad thing. It's just not. People need to stop rebelling against it and just allow it to come naturally, right?
Yeah.
So what's the plan for you?
That comes out.
That's right. You don't have to like it. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. It's not for you. You know, you don't have to, you know, jump up on your soapbox and demonize it just because you have a soapbox or whatever. So you mentioned you have an EP coming out. What's the ETA you think on this, Heath?
I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping before the end of the year.
Okay.
And I know I'm hoping way before then, but I'm trying to be realistic.
Yeah, don't rush it, man.
Yeah. So I'd like to get it out in November, December.
Okay.
Somewhere around.
Are you experimenting these songs on live audiences too?
Oh yeah, we've been playing all but one of them at every show since I wrote them.
Very cool, man.
I don't have a whole lot to pick from, right? So As soon as I got it,
Man,
we're rolling.
again, dude, it's so cool to see the rise of Heath Walker, right? Like there's another young man named Mac Hankins from up near where I'm from, and he's
not with him anymore, but his bass player, I know his bass player.
Tony McGovern, right?
Yeah, you know Tony?
Yeah, of course I know Tony.
Together.
Yeah, I love Tony, man. He used to be with Tyler Lineage.
Oh, he's an awesome guy.
I love Tony to death. Yeah, the two of you guys are really. What if people ask me? You know, who are two guys in East Texas we need to look for? And those are my two answers: Heath Walker, Mac Hankins. And it's because of the plethora, right? It's not in a box. You guys listen to these two artists, you're going to get a lot of different styles of music. That's the way it is. Katie Wallace is a third, by the way, guys. If there's a third person, I want you guys to check out. And man, you may not know this. I think you do. I did mention it, but tonight is our monthly East Texas night here on the show as well. So you're going to be leading off. I think we have 14 different songs by an East Texas artist that we're going to showcase tonight, including "I Hope You Dance," which is of course made famous by Leanne Womack, who is from Jacksonville. But the connection to that is our podcast guest this week was Tia Sillers, and she wrote "I Hope You Dance."
Wow.
So that's is our connection on that. We're excited to share that.
I cover that song every once in a while.
Well, there you go. Now you know who wrote it. Tia Sillers, man. Yeah. Little known trivia. She also wrote "Blue on Black" by Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Can you believe that? Same songwriter on both of those songs.
Well, that's talent right there.
I'll tell you what, bro.
Range, you know?
Yeah. Damn straight it does. Couldn't believe that. Yeah. Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. And
thank you.
If people can support you, what is the best way for people to support you as an artist? Where would you send them?
Come to the show. Follow me on Facebook. We keep, we try to keep it as up to date as we can. My wife is a superhero as far as she's doing all my social media poster. All the posters you see, that is all made by my wife.
Man, that poster she made tonight, dude, I was like, yo, that's badass.
Oh, I'm telling you, she is incredible.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Go ahead.
Follow us on Facebook and come to the show. That's where you're gonna really see what we're up to.
Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, man, you guys are gonna be blown away by this guy. Come to a show. We're definitely looking for the right show to come see you as well.
I appreciate it.
We do a series called East Texas Music Live, and I'm just waiting for you to do a venue that we haven't really been to yet. Because I haven't seen you live, and I want to see you live at a venue I haven't been to as well. It's just a much broader experience. But Heath, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank y'all. Thank you very much.
This won't be the last time, man. Open invite anytime you want to come back. All right, man?
Hey, I'm ready when you are.
All right, man. You have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Yep. Again, I want to thank Heath Walker for coming on. We're going to showcase his single here in a second. I can't believe this guy only has one song out, and you guys aren't going to believe it either. But Heath Walker is the next big thing coming from East Texas. I promise you. Him and Mac Hankins, Katie Wallace, 3 names to look out for in East Texas. There's a lot more as well, man. Don't take that the wrong way. We have a lot of talent here in the Piney Woods. But yeah, if you guys want to request a song, if you're watching live on Facebook or Twitch, you can do so just by typing the name of the artist and the title of the song in your chat. Just please make sure it's not an offensive song or nothing political or anything like that. We're trying to keep it kind here on the Boston Chris Show. If you're watching in the future, again, guys, you can click the link in your description for the episode 37 recap. And without any further ado, guys, let's get into the music. Here is Hard to See Your Heroes Go, the first ever debut single from my buddy Heath Walker.
Just a pocket knife or some old catalog, stained by the hands of time, sharpened on boot leather. The engraving has worn smooth, but the memories it's carved will last forever. He taught me how to tinker, how to laugh and smile. We'd always sit and talk a while. We drift along the Natchez where the water flows down slow. With every turn, the memories they grow. He was a hard-working, hard-loving man. I saw the sacrifice and the scars on his hands. I thought he was invincible, but life takes its toll. It's hard to see heroes go. He was steady as a rider, never lost his way, with quiet, gentle wisdom through the day. He didn't say it often, but his eyes were clear to see the love behind that smile wrapped up in me. He was a hard-working, hard-loving man. I saw the sacrifice and the scars on his hands. I thought he was invincible, but life takes its toll. It's hard to see heroes go. Tall like a mountain, always fought for what was right. His words were true as an arrow. Lord knows I miss him, but I'll see him again someday. We'll cast a line and talk about those days. He was a hard-working, hard-loving man. I saw the sacrifice and the scars on his hands. I thought he was invincible, but life takes its toll. It's hard to see heroes go. I thought he was invincible, but even heroes have to go. It's hard to see heroes go. So hard when heroes have to go.
The incredible vocals of Heath Walker on Hard to See Your Heroes Go, his debut single and the first song he ever wrote. Y'all see where this guy is going, right? From TECULA, Texas, right outside of Jacksonville. Once again, want to thank Heath for coming on the show. Now, let's get into Heath Walker's pick of the week. Here is Sunrise in Texas by the incomparable Blackberry Smoke.
Somebody somewhere's waking up with a face full of tears, 'cause everything to say has been said. There's a man in a cell staring at the walls all around. Swears somebody done put the devil in his head. There's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. Well, I feel pretty good here, laying in this bed. Some old town, I swear to God, I don't know where. Share a smile with a woman, Lord, I'd love to share more. I guess it's always the same old game of truth or dare. Oh yeah, there's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. There's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. There's a young girl on the street, ain't got no shoes on her feet. Don't know where she's gonna find her next meal. There's an old man wearing rags and he screams, you gotta love the ones you hate, 'cause the end is near, now's the time. There's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. There's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. Ooh, yeah. There's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. There's a world going on outside the world that I'm in. I got sunrise in Texas again. Oh.
All right, there's Heath's pick of the week from Blackberry Smoke, Sunrise in Texas. Next up from Red Oak, Texas, is a band from a friend of mine. She's in another band called Calamity Janes. This is her other band, Miss Alyssa. This is her band, Trigger Jones, and their latest single, What Did You Expect? Y'all check it out.
I guess you take me for a fool. Why did you try and make me stay? Lovers are coming, lovers are go, but I believed every word you say. Now my friends say, should have saw this coming. They've been telling me for weeks. And I tried to give you a better deal, but turned out shitty for me. And what did you expect? You told me sure it ain't me. Now don't stand there, pack your bags, make your bed, it's time to go. While you were running around with that other boy, I was getting drunk on my own. And what did you expect? You told me you loved me, told me you loved me. What's next? You say he's just a friend. You've been running around, and I can't seem to find you. You don't want to be found, I guess. You've got the best of me for now. What did you expect? Told me you loved me, told me you loved me. What's next? You say he's just a friend. You've been running around, and I can't seem to find you. You don't want to be found, I guess. Got the best of me for now.
Formed by Kate and Andrew Kirby and based in Texas, the Kirbys combine tight harmonies, strong melodies, and interesting chord progressions to create their unique sound. With songwriting styles reminiscent of classic rock and lyrics that reflect the spirit of American life, their range of influences are as varied as Alice in Chains, Tom Petty, and Radiohead, just to name just a few. And we are very excited to show y'all their brand new single tonight. This one is called Walk Away.
Casually, I walk away. My back has been pressed to the wall. I softly smile, but then I walk away to find another place to fall. I shrug my shoulders, but don't look back. If they see a weakness, I'm through. I softly smile, but then I walk away and quietly decide what to do. What to do. Well, I'm the one who paid the price, the ultimate in sacrifice. Suppressed all my feelings and walked away. I just walked away. Casually, still I just walk away. But it's getting harder to do. I softly smile, but I just walk away. I hesitate a moment or two. I feel the tension swell up in me. This overwhelming need for release. All my anger confusion just might bring me peace. Bring me peace. Well, I'm the one who paid the price, the ultimate in sacrifice. Suppressed all my feelings and walked away. Well, it's the easy thing to do, to leave the scene and not argue this pointless aggression. Just walk away. Just walk away. Casually, still I just walk away. My back has been pressed to the wall. I softly smile, but I just walk away. My mind says to hell with it all. Oh, to hell with it all. You know that I'm the one who paid the price, the ultimate in sacrifice. Suppressed all my feelings and walked away. Oh, well, it's the easy thing to do, to leave the scene and not argue this pointless digression. Just walk away. I walked away. You know I walked away. Just walked away. Yeah, yeah.
All right, that was the Kirbys with Walk Away, brand new single from them. Always love new music here on the show. Courtney, Elayna's sound isn't easy to pinpoint when it comes to placing her into a box of genres. Hailing from a small country town in East Texas, Grand Saline to be exact, to traveling coast to coast, this independent artist's taste for music has developed through other artists' influences she's met on her journey. She has provided harmonies for many acts around the U.S., but local to DFW. Raised right men, the High Tones and the Venetian Sailors. She has roots beginning in bluegrass and has even worked with punk bands while living for a short time in Chicago. There's really nothing this living human jukebox can't play. She's best known for hopping up on stage to provide on-the-spot, crystal-clear harmonies for many musical acts in the past. As for her original sound, think Gold Dust Woman with a Heart of Glass. Here is her song, Miss Courtney Elayna, my buddy with Pretty Lies.
Pretty lies you'll have to tell her. Pretty lies are upon your lips, but I would not mind your pretty lies as long as we exist. I could hear 1,000 of them, whisting 10,000 more. As long as you're around me, I might feel I'm secure. Take my hands and crush them inside of yours. I've never felt worthy to
right, there's Courtney Elayna with some pretty lies. And we have come to our only tribute of the week. Mr. Bobby Whitlock, the keyboard player and vocalist who co-founded Derrick and the Dominoes with Eric Clapton and played on classic albums like George Harrison's All Things Must Pass, died Sunday at the age of 77. The Memphis-born musician was signed to Stax Records at an early age and played with artists like Booker T and the MGs and Sam and Dave on his way up, before becoming an integral member of Delaney and Bonnie and Friends, during which he forged an alliance on tour with Clapton. Guys, we're actually going to show one of his solo songs, which, of course, he's probably much more well-known for being in Derrick and the Dominoes, but I wanted to showcase one of his solo songs. This is Thorn Tree in the Garden by Bobby Whitlock and Coco Carmel.
Thorn tree in the garden, if you know just what I mean. And I hate to hurt your feelings, but it's not the way it seems, 'cause I miss her. I still miss her. She's the only girl I've cared for, the only one I've known. No one ever shared a world that we've known. I miss her. It all seems so strange, you see. She'd never turn her back on me, leave without a last goodbye. If she winds up walking the streets, loving every other man she meets, who'll be the one to answer why? Lord, I hope it's not me. Don't let it be. Never see her face again, never hold her hand. If she's in somebody's arms, I'll understand, but I miss that girl. I still miss that girl.
Rest in peace to Mr. Bobby Whitlock. What's up, Crash Course? Welcome in, man. All right, next up, all the way from Waxahachie, Texas, here is Noah Derrick with Southbound.
Driving down this road, barefoot on the gas. Got one rolled real tight and it's burning in my hand. Got the music playing, cranked up the radio. Ain't listening to Seeger, but I got that fire down below. The only words in my mind are go. One time, see, I was a victim to some long legs and pretty eyes. She almost got me down, she was so close. But mama's calling me, so back out on that road. The only words in my mind are go, go, go. And everything that I own in the backseat of this car. Well, I don't know where I'm headed, but all I know is I'm going southbound. Southbound. All I know is I'm going south. I'm going southbound.
Next up, from right down the road in small town Fruitvale, Texas, here is the newest single from Luke LaPrade.
Somewhere in East Texas, there's a much younger me, slow poking down the back roads, burning gasoline.
Every cent that boy spent was well worth the time. Falling in love to a dark-haired girl with a bottle of Mad Dog wine. And my yellow's 79. Vincent County never had much use for a rug like me. Well, I weren't too strong and I weren't too fast. Pick last at everything. The jocks dumb as rocks, how they love to hate on me. All I ever did was keep the women hanging around, 'cause they like the way that I sing. But I wouldn't mind if I could just go back in time, cruise around with a younger me in our yellow 79. Well, I bet he wouldn't be taken by surprise how long my hair's grown, or the paint behind my eyes. Well, I tell him I'm okay, we both know I lied. He'd say he's fine, cruise around lying to each other and killing time. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I could just go back in time, cruise around with a younger me in our yellow 79. We could swap some stories, maybe pick each other's minds. No telling what he knows that I've now lost with time, like our yellow 79. I wouldn't mind if I could just go back in time, cruise around with a younger me in our brand new old Beat to Hell 79. We could swap some stories and I'd let him pick my mind. No telling what I know he won't have to learn in time. Doesn't that sound fine? Doesn't that sound fine? Just me and me in our yellow 79. Somewhere in East Texas, there's a much younger me, slow poking down the back roads, burning gasoline.
All right, next up on Tunesday Tuesday, number 37, all the way from White House, Texas. Here are my friends Gypsum and the Travelers with On the Moon.
Looks so small from space, and I can't
right, next up from Edgewood, Texas, again, right down the road from where I am. Here is my buddy Andy K. Joyner, who has a fantabulous story.
I wanna Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. And I wanna know it's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love. And I want love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody, or someone to care. And I'm on this lonely road that leads to nowhere. I want a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming and oh, my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. And I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of love who will show me the way. I do my Sunday dreaming and oh, my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. And I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who will show me the way. And my arms need someone to unfold to keep me warm when Monday or Tuesdays grow cold. And I need love for all my life to have and to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love. Oh, yeah. I don't want a Monday or a Tuesday, a Wednesday or Thursday, Friday or Saturday. Oh, baby, I want a Sunday kind of love. Ooh, yeah.
Andy K. Joyner has a fabulous story. She's an incredible songwriter, even though that is a cover. And you guys are going to see her on the Boston Chris podcast very shortly. Very shortly. I can't wait. But next up, from Lone Oak, Texas, Here is SteverightNour. All right, next up is from Hughes Springs. Here is Jackson James with his latest single, Rodeo Clown.
It's killing me to leave you and stay like this. Room is getting empty and the walls are getting thin. Are we close to the end? Call me a rodeo clown, bit for the happy when you fall down. Take the bull by the horns and try not to get my makeup on the floor. I'll break every bone in a barrel like a home. Call me a rodeo clown if it means to fight alone. Stage, I get a natural high and I come crashing down a single town. And I hate every song I write. They're all reflections of what's in my mind. Call me a rodeo clown if you're happy when you fall down. Take the bull by the horns and try not to get my makeup on the floor. I'll break every bone in a barrel like a home. Call me a rodeo clown if it means you'll fight alone. Try not to get my makeup on the floor. I'll break every bone, barrel like a home. Call me a rodeo clown if it means you'll fight alone.
All right, guys, next up, one of my favorite bands from right here in East Texas, from Linden, Texas. Here is Birds of a Feather.
And I've been late.
open wide. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me? Fill me up on promises you gave. And this is all we'll ever be. And I'm feeling, and I'm
All right, we have come to our podcast guest part of the show, where we feature a song from both of our podcast guests from the previous week. This one is from episode number 89 with my buddy Scott Strickland from Houston, Texas, with also having some roots in NACOGDOCHES as well. His episode 89 came out on Friday, and you guys can check it out wherever you podcast. Here is his song, Drawbridge.
You know your credit from your cash, baby. I can see right through your heart so opaque. Dodging all these bullets, bending these bars of steel in that red cape. You said I lie when I tell the truth. I want to hear bad, said it's bad news. Take you out, spend all my money, call the landlord when the rent is due. Drawbridge, lay it down just for a minute, let me get it in, babe. Drawbridge, things would be good just like they would at the sky. Don't you when you live inside your head all the time, girl, it makes you blue. It makes you blue. Drawbridge, lay it down just for a minute. Let me get it in, baby. Drawbridge, things would be good just like they would at the start of this. The start of this. See what you find, leave me behind. See what is going on out there. You know you make me lose my mind every time. Your love is like rain when it falls in the summertime. Your love is like rain when it falls. Will you be mine? Drawbridge, drawbridge. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Drawbridge, lay it down just for a minute. Let me get it in, baby. Drawbridge, things would be good just like they put at the start of this. The start of this. Drawbridge, drawbridge. Your love is like rain when it falls in the summertime. Your love is like rain when it falls. Will be mine. Your love is like rain when it falls in the summertime. Your love is like rain when it falls. Will you be mine?
Y'all, Scott Strickland is the real deal, and if you want to know the story behind the man, check out episode 89 of the Boston Chris podcast. Speaking of the real deal, episode 90 featured in one of the best songwriters that has ever lived. This right here is one of her most famous songs. Miss Tia Sillers was my episode number 90 guest, and this is probably her most well-known song, the iconic hit made famous by Lee Ann Womack. Here is I Hope You Dance.
Take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope Heaven might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you do. Time is a wheel in constant motion. Always rolling us along. I hope Tell you me do. Who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Time is a wheel in constant motion. I hope you us along. I hope Tell you me dance. Who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone.
All right, our global artist of the week, all the way from Milan, Italy, is the Italian power metal band Frozen Crown.
Tell me what you dream. Time to make it real. Angels will give us light.
Frozen Crown. Next up is our Marquee Artist of the Week, and double play of that Marquee Artist from Tyler, Texas. Here is Paul Cauthen with Thankful.
I was born crazy, no one there to save me. I was coming up on a reckoning. I can break a habit just like my dad did. Hand me down, mountain of pride, and I leveled it. In and out of trouble, pedal down on the struggle. Learned how to be humble, living this life. Roll the dice, must have been 1,000 times. I wronged some rights, living with a dimming light. Watched another part of me die, and I do it again. Oh damn it, I do it again. Now I'm thankful that I used to be a handful. Because a riot, a self-righteous son of a bitch. Hell, I'm grateful that I wasn't no angel. You fall, you break, he'll get up again. I've rolled the dice, must have been 1,000 times. Wrong some rights, living with a dimming light. Watch another part of me die, and I'll do it again. Well, damn it, I do it again. Now I'm thankful that I used to be a handful. Because a riot, a self-righteous son of a bitch. Hell, I'm grateful that I wasn't no angel. You fall, you break, he'll get up again.
All right, the second half of our double play of Paul Cauthen is the title track with Black on Black. What an incredible artist, guys. Only my favorites become Marquee Artist of the Week. That's basically what it means. That feature basically means Boston's favorite artists, okay? In case you were wondering. And, guys, next week we are very excited to feature this young lady right here. This is Ariana Pappas, and she is from Nashville, I believe. And she's coming on the show next week featuring a new song called Seasons. And I'm excited to have her, man. She's very super talented. I'm excited to chat with her about her music, where she came from, where she's going, etc., etc. I appreciate everybody for tuning in this week for episode number 37. Once again, thank you for our special guest, Heath Walker, earlier in the show. And I will see you guys down the road. Much love.